This is Michael from Michael's Minis, and in this video I am showing these Amethyst RPG D&D dice. These dice are hand carved from natural amethyst gemstone. The numbers are engraved and painted in gold. The amethyst, because of its nature, may have different patterns, striations, and translucency between each set of dice. So no two sets of dice are going to be exactly the same. For example, if we take this D6 and we look at it, you can see the patterns in this gemstone. See, this one looks kind of rough there, but it's actually smooth. It's been polished up very nicely. And you can kind of see into the dice with the light in the right position. Now, on the other hand, if we were to take this D6, this one's a lot darker. It doesn't have a lot of the same patterns in it that this one has. If we put them side by side, you can see the difference here. And so as such, as I was saying, each set is going to be unique from each other set. Likewise, if I were to take this D12 here and this D12 from over here, I mean, you still have the purple gemstone look and feel, because that's what it is, but at the same time, this one on this side, I can see into it more. I can see a lot more of the pattern inside, and it has more translucency than this one over here. It's kind of like a granite countertop. No two granite countertops are going to be the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll look at this one. You can shine the light off there. You can kind of see some of the, and I would expect there to be some imperfections just because of the mineral this is made of. I mean, these are really, really nice, unique, eye-catching dice. This one's pretty. Again, it looks like it would be rough here, but it's been polished smooth. It feels pretty nice. Let's get a closer look. Let's compare these to some cheap, and I'm not saying cheap quality, I mean like cheap cost Chessex dice that are made out of, I don't know if these are plastic, acrylic, resin, I don't know what these are, but these are widely available. As you can see, it's a Chessex. And a lot of people go to these because they're just overall good quality, balanced dice. They look nice, and they're extremely affordable. So let's just compare these to these and see what the differences are. Let's start with the D6. So the Amethyst dice is a little bit bigger. It's definitely heavier. It has more weight, more mass. You can definitely tell. Let's roll it. If you can tell, it's got a more significant, weighty roll to it, which may be more satisfying to some people. Let's check the numbers and see if opposite sides add up to 7. So we've got 2, 5, 3, and 4, 6, and 1. Now let's measure this thing. we're looking at 16 millimeters. Just by comparison, this one is 15 millimeters. Okay, let's look at D4. Here's the D4 by comparison. There we go. 2, 4, 3, and what am I looking at? Where's 2? 2, 3, 1. If you can hear that, the Amethyst dice has a much, I would say it's got a much more authoritative roll. Listen to that one. Anywho, this one from the base to the point is 19.39 millimeters. And across the side is about 22 millimeters, 22.7. Whereas Chessex is a little bit smaller. It's going to be 17.5, and across the side it's going to be 20.89. Let's look at the D8. It feels, it's just very, very good feel to it. Not only the weight, but the density. I mean, if you can feel density, the mass, the texture of it is very, very satisfying. With these Amethyst dice, you should roll them on a soft surface like I've got here. Maybe a felt-lined dice tray. You don't want to chip the edges or the corners, especially like right here, by rolling these on a hard surface. Your gemstone dice, whether they are amethyst, obsidian, or what have you, are generally safe to clean with warm soapy water and a soft cloth. Steam cleaners and ultrasonic cleaners and what have you are not recommended. So this one, we'll measure it from point to point. It's about 25.5 millimeters. And from side to side, we're looking at about 18.5 millimeters. And because these sets are handmade, I might expect a little bit of variation in the sizes. Not anything significant, but if I were to take this one from this set and the D8 from another set, I would not expect them to be exactly 18 or point whatever millimeters. There might be a fraction of a millimeter or so difference. Although these two, let's see, these two, for example, they look very close in size, but maybe not exactly. They're close enough. Let's look at D10. Ooh, let's look at the numbers on these ones. Do they match the Chessex numbers? That's not the one I'll need. Here we go. So we go around, we got 0, 4, 6, 2, and 8. And on the other side, we've got 1, 7, 3, 5, and 6. Looks like it's the same numbering setup as the Chessex dice. From point to point, we're looking at 23.24. And across this way, about 23.02. You can see the coloring in this one is very, very nice. All right, and we've got the percentage dice. Focus. There we go. All right, let's measure this one first. From point to point, got 23, just about 23.5 millimeters, and across we've got 22.66 millimeters. Let's check the numberings. With Chessex, we've got 10, 70, 30, 50, 90. And we've got 0, 40, 60, 20, 80. It's a little bit bigger than the Chessex dice. Let's roll test. You can hear the difference with that roll. Let's look at the D10. Let's add up opposite sides. We've got 12 and 1, 11 and 2, 10 and 3, 9 and 4, 8 and 5, 7 and 6. I guess that's where we stop. I like this one. Okay, from top to bottom or side to side or whatever, we got 18.3, about 18.35 millimeters. That rolls with authority. There's the Chessex dice. Chessex, Amethyst. And finally, we have the D20. There we go, nice. See the coloring there. You can kind of see into it. The different purple, different shades of purple, different patterns inside. That's really pretty, I like that. There we go. You might see my fingerprints on it too. All right, so we've got 20 and 1, 19 and 2, 18 and 3, 17 and 4, 16 and 5, 15, where's the 15? 15 and 6, 14 and 7, 13 and 8, 12 and 9, there's the 10 and 11. So get another look at these numbers here. There we go. Pretty clean. Centered pretty decently. The gold really complements the purple. Numbers are easy to read. Those are just pretty. So there you have it. Those are the Amethyst dice. There you go.